I'm Dr. Meryl Nass. I'm an internal medicine doctor in Ellsworth, Maine, and I came to New Brunswick today to speak on the issue of the vaccine mandate.
And what's your concern?
My concern is that nobody should be mandated to get any drug or vaccine. People are unique. People's health situation is unique, and not everybody responds the same to vaccines. If somebody told you everybody needed to have an aspirin every day for the rest of their life because of a government mandate, how would you feel? If they told you everybody needed to have a statin every day for the rest of your life, this is basically the same thing. It's an uncontrolled experiment. Medical care has been considered sacrosanct. You have been responsible for your own body, and you have the right to decide what goes into your body. So there's a slippery slope we would be falling down if this mandate bill passes. Unfortunately, in Maine, it did pass about a couple of months ago, and I came here hoping that I could help you prevent that from happening.
Is the science settled on this issue?
The science is settled on very few issues. In terms of vaccines, we should not lump them together. Every vaccine is different. That's like saying, is the science settled on drugs? Obviously, every drug is different. Obviously, you have to discuss each one separately. In terms of vaccines, first of all, the science evolves, the bugs evolve, the bugs mutate, people change, people are taking different medications, people had a different number of vaccines previously, and so there's no one answer. But in terms of safety, we know very little, and that is agreed to by the National Academy of Sciences, which has said that the evidence is insufficient to accept or reject a relationship between most vaccines and most side effects. In terms of how effective they are, we know a lot more, but the knowledge is still not perfect. I would say neither science is settled. The other issue with vaccines is manufacturing, and you have to trust your manufacturer because the quality of the vaccine is very dependent on doing the manufacturing process exactly right and keeping things very pure, uncontaminated, using perfect ingredients. And the regulatory bodies that monitor this process basically just take all their information from the manufacturer. So if the manufacturer has a failure and decides to hide it, you can't tell that when you're getting the vaccine. I, the doctor, can't tell. And if they haven't told Public Health of Canada, they don't know either.
And they're not liable.
And nobody's liable. Thank you very much. That's right. Nobody right now in New Brunswick is liable for damages. And in the United States, companies are not liable either. And furthermore, if a problem is discovered or reported, they pay a fine, if they pay anything. But nobody goes to jail. So the CEOs find it easier to make the decision to pay a potential fine because there's no personal liability for them.